What's up, everybody? Welcome in to Home by 3. Go for 1, stay for 2. Home by 3. This is the largest hockey show in Northeast Scottsdale, north of Shea Boulevard, presented by HB3 and Book It Sports. And we are sponsored by Prize Picks, Picket, Free Pouch, Emmy Squared Pizza, and Louis Vuitton. That last one's not true, but we're going to have more verbiage on those ad reads. We don't have all the information yet, but don't worry. Half this fucking show will be ad reads. And also, when Saudi Arabia comes knocking, we're taking that deal. I don't care how much it is. Swish.
We need some more ad deals there, eh?
This
we got 12?
This whole show is going to be ads. Swish, you're back from the Fighting Sioux and Minnesota Gophers weekend. How the hell was that? Let's start with that.
It was good, dude. I'm glad that I went Friday morning versus Thursday night because it would have turned into a 3-3. And that town, I mean, what a chin on it. I forget every time how hard people booze. Their entire lives revolve around when they can pick up the bottle. And that is highly successful individuals in that town, but everyone's an alcoholic. Everyone floors it. I mean, I got a text on Friday as I'm going to the airport, and it was just like this random group chat of a ton of people, not only in town in Grand Forks, but coming into town for the weekend, obviously being the biggest weekend up there of the year playing Minnesota. And it's like, hey guys, it's so-and-so. We're going to meet at Up North Pizza at 1:30 p.m. for a 7 o'clock game. So you're going to pregame for 6 hours and then fully expect to shut down the bar at 2 a.m. Like, that is hilarious. And I'm talking about not people our age. A few of them, yes, that's still washed up. But we're talking about people up to 60, 65 years old. Just casually going to tie one on before the game for 6 hours. Like, that's only something you can do in Grand Forks.
Yeah, I don't get how old people deal with that. Like, we already struggle with hangovers and we're in our 30s, and I just don't, they're still going hard. I don't know if it's like PTSD, a lot of ex-military people. I don't know how the hell they floor it like that. And they all got one of my favorite things about old people that are alcoholics is they got the furnace face.
Yes.
Their faces, they're just beat red. Like, they look so bad, but it doesn't matter because they're really fun people. I'm not calling people in Grand Forks ugly. I'm just saying raging alcoholics, you could see it in their face, but it's respectable. Like, the ability to booze for a 12-hour shift and then wake up the next day and go to work. There's nothing cooler than that. And I really believe that.
Man, I was there for a little under 40 hours, which is, I finally figured out the right slot of time. It has to be under 48 hours. It's like Vegas. It's Vegas of the North. So I was there for 40 hours. I was drunk for 34 of them.
I bet.
I showed up at 4 o'clock, went right to the bar. We shut it down at 4 a.m. I got up at 11 and I had my first drink at noon on Saturday. And then I was at Uncle Rico's house.
Shout out Rico.
Until 5 a.m. on Saturday after the game. And then I'm getting in my Uber, which in Grand Forks, he lives on the east side. It takes like 20 minutes to get an Uber. So I finally call the Uber at 4:30 in the morning. It shows up at 5. And he's like, "You're leaving?" I'm like, "Yeah, bud. I got a flight in 5 hours here." He's like, What do you mean? Like, let's have one more. I got the ping pong table set up downstairs. Like, let's shoot. Let's throw. I'm like, "Rico, dude, I'm going home. Like, this is enough. This is where this ends." He's like, "I'm not going to see you for at least a couple more months." I'm like, "Dude, we just drank for 18 hours straight.
It's 5 a.m.
I'm going to go home." So I get in the back of this pickup truck. Obviously, it's a pickup Uber in Forks. I get in the car. He follows me out to the car. He's like, "I'm getting in." I'm like, "Dude, no, go to bed. We're at your house. Just go lay with your wife. You have a kid." He's like, "No, I'm getting in. We're going to go to your hotel and have one." I'm like, "Dude, no, this is where this ends. Like, fuck off. Get off me." I finally had to tell him, like, get away from me, you sick son of a bitch. So, yeah, and I apologize about my voice, folks. I just, I didn't even smoke any darts. It just, that's what Grand Forks does. And it's like the guy almost got in my Uber to go drink more at 5 in the fucking morning.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, like, I'm good.
Yeah, that's why I got to do some travel this week. So everyone that was asking me, they're like, "Why aren't you there? Why is the podcast falling apart?" It's like, nah, dude, sometimes we just have our own shit we got to deal with and do. But I knew that going there, if I went there and I drank like that, I wasn't even going to be prepared to travel this week. So I had to take the weekend off. But I actually ended up being a fat fuck and eating what are these called? These mini churro bites from this Takaya place. So that's essentially the same thing. Your body feels the same way after eating those, the same as drinking 3 days in a row. So, no, that's good. What about the game, dude?
Game was good. The product is good.
Sorry.
The game, the game was good. Friday night, we looked really good. Just a really good brand of hockey. Like the energy in the rink felt different. It was the first time since I've been back that I could really feel like it was a good product and a North Dakota vibe. It just had that energy. Yeah. We came out and we shit kicked them too. It was a great game. The boys played well. They were snapping it. The product on the ice, a lot of high end players, and I just love that the way that they're playing. They're playing fast. They're playing predictable. And this Keaton Verhoff kid, I know I've been glazing him like a Krispy Kreme donut, but my God, he is sick, dude. This defenseman that's projected to go either first or second overall. Bob, we saw McKenna play. Like he bored us to the point where he had to leave after 2 periods. This Verhoff kid, man, he's the real deal. He has shades of Alex Pietrangelo, but he's got a little bit better puck skills, and I think he skates a little bit better just laterally with his agility. Man, I was really impressed. For a kid at 17 years old to play that way in his 3rd or 4th college hockey game. Right now, if I'm sitting there and I'm a GM, and depending on what team, either the Diddy Hawks, Man Jose, or some of these teams that get the first overall pick, I would be leaning towards him, man. He's going to be a generational defenseman, and I'm shocked how good he is. I really am, and he's the best defenseman I've seen at North Dakota. Dating back to even some of the greats. I truly think like right now, like he's on a better trajectory than Jake Sanderson, which is crazy to say, man. Like Sanderson's a guy that could win Norris trophies too.
Yeah, is that kid that called me a tool to those girls still on the team? The kid that's never met me before, but for some reason went out of his way to tell girls that I barely know that I'm a tool. Is he still on the team?
Not going to say any names, but was that Louis Jammer or no, someone else? I don't know who it was.
I don't know. It might have been. I don't know. Yeah. Is he still on the team?
No.
Oh, no, okay. What team is he on? The SPHL?
He if I don't even know who it is, but I think he's training to be a pilot. If we're talking,
he's done with hockey.
Done with hockey.
Oh,
yep. So
that's shocking.
He's out.
Yeah, that's good to hear, man. That they're back like that, because I feel like you can't have that program be bad or be like not playing their brand of hockey. Like it's a fucking staple in college puck.
Yeah, and it was sweet too. Like they didn't get it done on Saturday. They were just a little disconnected, and Minnesota played okay. I don't think Minnesota's that good, and they're all a bunch of pussies. But that's besides
no disrespect.
No disrespect. I just wanted to say, even after the loss on Saturday, you could feel it was the group is still, remained positive, and Dane Jackson is such a beauty, as the head coach there, Chiswick on the staff. You have Schmaby as well, who's a good chin, who came over from Waterloo, and then obviously Dylan Simpson, my D partner for 2 years. But they lost the game on Saturday night, but we still went down to the coach's room and had one, and It was pretty cool because, as you know, Jax, man, like he is the definition of not only a whiskey drinker but a North Dakota guy. Hospitality is at his forefront, as well as just being connected with the alumni and that family feel. So we went down, we had a drink, and then we went to the bar, went to Harry's. And then, just got absolutely polluted.
How was the show? The show was good. It looked like there was a lot of people there on the Live and 5 and stuff.
Yeah, it was good. It was, I was sold out for sure. That Brick and Barley, want to appreciate those guys or thank those guys for having us there. It's just tough because, like, Grand Forks is a great town, but I don't think they've ever been accused of having the best sound system in those places. Like at times, it felt like our microphones were going through a Beats pill. Or maybe even a Nextel walkie-talkie. So some of those lines that you were dropping, the fans couldn't really hear it as well as, say, if we're, at a comedy club or whatnot. But the turnout was amazing. Everyone was asking where Bob Gucci was. I told him, hey, look, he's got some different things going on, and he also ended up quitting the show. So
that was supposed to be a surprise, by the way.
Yeah, so. In all seriousness.
Yeah, dude, it's. I want to. Oh, first of all, let me read the fucking show. Upcoming tour dates, folks. We're so bad at promoting ourselves. You could see us live December 3rd in Chicago. Those tickets are on sale at the Improv. December 4th, Milwaukee. Those tickets are also on sale. That's at the Improv. December 6th, Buffalo. Those tickets are on sale everywhere. Just fucking find them. They're in our bio somewhere. I don't know. They're somewhere. December 10th in Pittsburgh. Those tickets are on sale through the Improv. January 22nd, Toronto, those tickets are going to sell out already somehow 3 months ahead of time. Thank you for that. January 23rd in Ottawa, those tickets are also on sale. That's going to sell out already somehow. Best fans in the world. But speaking of best fans in the world, it's weird, but like when you do a podcast with somebody they panic when we're not together.
Yeah,
and
they think you're dating.
They do think we're dating. We own a business together. We talk about the business all day together. We're buddies. We go out. And when I think they get separation anxiety when we're not together, which is insane. Like, I could put it this way, like,
we're basically their pets.
yeah, they go crazy when
Yeah.
we're not together. It's crazy when you do a pod with somebody, how that works like that. Like, you could be on your well, let's just say imagine you're on your deathbed and you're like 116 years old.
Damn.
And you're on your deathbed and you're in a hospital. You're in one of those hospital beds. Like, you know how they have the hospital rooms where they have the glass so people can see in? Like, when it's really bad, like you're about to shudder.
Yeah.
Like, SeatGeek is selling tickets
Yeah.
for the outside so they can see your last breath.
I was going to say, it's just like when you go underneath an arena level where they have that like area for the club level tickets where you can go in and get a buffet and people can watch you. And then you can watch out as the players walk onto the ice.
Yeah,
it's like that, but you're in a hospital and you're on your deathbed.
Like, you could be on your deathbed and like some kid that bought tickets to see your last breath, like, it would be like banging on the glass. You'd be like, where's Gucci? Where's Gucci? Like, you would have to take your oxygen mask off. Be like, dude, Gucci died 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, he's already dead. But it's like a good thing and a bad thing. Like, obviously,
they're looking for a promo code. They're like, is that Gucci? Like you'll get 25% off promo code Chin. I'm like, and you're just dead.
You're on your death. You're like, dude, Gucci got hit by a bus 40 years ago.
Gucci shuddered.
Gucci's already dead.
Gucci had
like,
a jammer.
He's not here. But I feel like it's good that people give a shit. Like, it would be bad if no one cared. Like, that would be the bad thing. But
100%.
yeah, sometimes, we got to handle our own business and stuff like that. But that's good, man. It's good to get a touch in too with the live show. That was one thing I was like, fuck, because you get such a, not like an adrenaline high, but when you're up there, you're like, it feels good doing a live show.
That's exactly. I like to kick it off up there, as you know. I mean, you've been up there the last 2 years, just because it's a free show, but you get touches. Like, I felt calm up there, even though I was so hung. I was still like commanding the room with my eye contact. I felt like probably didn't look like that maybe to some people, but yeah, I just felt really comfortable. And I like getting those touches in. And then, we're going to parlay that into, like you said, our tour coming up here. But man, this chew box that Free Poach sent us.
Oh yeah.
Like, I opened it up. I went and picked it up. It was in my, the area where you go downstairs in the communal, I guess, UPS station or the mail room.
So much chew.
And I opened this up and I actually got extremely high while I opened it up. Like, I'm still high from this chew. I don't even have a chew in it. It feels like I have one in between my toes right now. How hard I'm buzzing.
There's 100 per pack.
Oh yeah.
So this is 100, 200, 300.
I think it's about, I did the math. I think it's about 100 logs.
This is so much,
which is so much chew. Like, it, and you're not even halfway through it. Like, they sent us an egregious. I might be
a free pouch,
a chewer again.
This is insane.
And my buddies were all chewing it up there this weekend. They didn't even know we had a partnership with them. They're like, yeah, it's my favorite chew. I'm like, really? I'm pretty sure it's like an up and coming company, but I guess it's really good product. I've only put one in because, I was a chewer back in my day, but I think I'm gonna have to start doing it again.
Yeah, you almost chewed a hole through your lip. But
yeah,
that was the past. Like, I feel like
right.
Regenerated I gotta give my now.
Yeah, I think my gums have had enough time on the shelf in the stable. I think they're probably ready to go again.
I mean, look how much chew this is.
This is so much lip luggage.
There's still way more to go too. You mentioned Verhaeghe Verhoff. There's like a lot of excitement around the Diddy Hawks. Actually, people are asking me if they're back. By the way, people are like, "Are the Sabres back?" Is that they're 2-3 in October? No, and they put up 8 goals against Ottawa. But you beat a Florida Panthers team. I get it. You beat Florida. Florida also has guys on the team that have played 400 games in the past 3 years. They're all hurt.
Yep.
So, no, the Sabres aren't back. As much as I want them to be back, they're not back. But people are saying the Diddy Hawks are back. And now it's like Bedard and Nazar. Gary Bettman's plan, like, it's working to get superstars back in Chicago in that United States hockey market. So
I feel like I have a pouch up my nose right now.
Yeah, I'm actually like getting pretty Kevin Spacey right now.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah. And also there's still hundreds of more things in here.
Yeah. Go check that out. But I want to get back to your point with the Diddy Hawks. Like, this Frank Nazar kid, look, listen, I didn't think he should have been invited to the U.S. Olympic camp just based on other guys and other veterans in and around the league. But boy, I hate to say it. I think I was wrong.
Do you have to owe him an apology, you think?
I don't think I got to owe him an apology. I mean,
Yeah, no.
it's not like we're dating or we're friends or we know each other, but I just think I was, Frank, if you're watching this, I know you watch this a ton, Home by 3. I want to apologize as a ball knower, as a puck knower. I wasn't as familiar as I should have been with your game and your trajectory, because last year you had 26 points. You spent half the year in Rockford. I didn't think you were deserving. You went to the Junior C World Championships and played over there at the World Championships. Like that tournament, no matter what anyone says, that's a JV tournament. But he is playing fucking really well. Him and Bedard are up to something. They might be the next dynamic duo of young guns. Bob, this kid, he competes. He skates in straight lines, and he can make a ton of plays on the ice. And what a bargain that deal is. Like, just think if he would have waited 2 weeks to sign that deal, maybe another 3 weeks. I mean, you're talking about a guy that signed for, 45 odd million bucks, 7 years, 5 and a hook. But his price today ain't yesterday. Like, he could have probably got 8 or 9 million per year the way he's playing. He probably left, 30 or 40 million on the table. And
that's tough.
That's tough, dude. You don't want to be leaving that on the table. But I get security, right? You lock up a nice chick that's a 6 in college and you have a great life. But just think of what it could have been.
Yeah, I'm actually so dizzy from all this chew.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Are you
man.
dizzy?
I told you when I opened the box, I got high. I wasn't kidding.
Like, there's so much chew. Like, I feel like the equivalent of like 100,000 milligrams in my head right now.
Yeah, like I said, my caffeine tolerance is pretty high. My nicotine's pretty high. My liquor's pretty high.
Can someone screenshot this in the chat and tweet it at us? The twin towers of chew, so I can put this back in the box. But yeah, the only reason I knew about Frank Nazar is because somebody that currently plays in the league, not going to name names, told me that kid's for real.
Yeah.
So then I went around and acted like I actually knew what I was talking about. I was like, I don't know, this kid's for real. And the only reason why I knew after never seeing him play is because someone told me that. So then I made myself look good by saying, like, I don't know, this kid could be good.
But it's hard to measure someone that's playing against like the 4th defenseman in the Swedish Elite League. It's like, is he really that good? Or are you just playing against not NHL caliber players? You're on Olympic ice. The game is way different. But he did lead that team in scoring, I'm pretty sure.
What team?
The U.S. World Championship team when they won the gold over there in the JV tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Stockholm, Sweden.
Yeah, like Matt Gilroy's like the top 2 pair defenseman still.
Yeah, Brian Dumoulin's running the power play.
Yeah, no disrespect.
None.
But yeah, I mean, getting into some more hockey talk, I guess we'll just talk about hockey right now. The Tom Wilson hit on Hedel. Did you want to know your thoughts on that? I mean, obviously I have my thoughts that I tweeted, but
I think,
should we take all these down?
Just in here.
I'm actually legit, like, I don't even know if I could drive after this. I'm that dizzy.
Yeah,
it's not because the product's bad or anything. It's just because there's literally thousands of chew things in here.
Yeah, what were we talking about?
Hedel.
Oh yeah,
absolutely stapled by Tom Wilson for his 25th concussion. I just think CT
ESPN. I mean, he's got more concussions than Scadaboo at this point. But I think if you're Hedel, now I think Tom Wilson was either coming off a change or he was kind of lurking in the weeds as a right winger in the neutral zone, and he saw a chin that was exposed. Mm-hmm. Now, despite it being shoulder on shoulder, Philip Hedel is a left-hand player, Bob, right? So he's skating through the middle of the ice. He makes a pass to the right side. So as a left shot, you're looking this way. And obviously on the train tracks coming from your left is Tom Wilson. Now, it's a play that happens fast, and it's a play, even if you scan the ice, you might not have seen where Wilson was kind of lurking in the weeds, just because all of your momentum, the way he was skating, was bringing him to the right side of the ice, pulling him just about to the dot lane. And you know what? It's one of those plays. It's unfortunate. I hate to say it. It probably could have been worse. If that was Tom Wilson 3 years ago, he's probably actually targeting the chin. He's had a lot of suspensions. I think he's learned his lesson to a point. But at the same time, it's the National Hockey League. Like, you can't fault Wilson there for taking advantage and liberties on a guy that's exposed despite his concussion history. Like Hedel, I think you got to have a little bit better of awareness of your chin and where your shoulders are, because he put that on a tee for Wilson, man.
Well, yeah, it doesn't matter who the player is.
Right.
Like, do I think Tom Wilson's the type of guy that goes through the injury report and specifically tries to injure guys? Yeah, probably. But like you said, it's the NHL. He's not thinking like, oh, that's Hedel and all of his concussion. Right. Like, this is big boy hockey. I can barely talk. I'm actually really high from this chew.
I wasn't kidding when I said it.
I thought, well, I don't know if you're kidding. I thought you were joking a little bit. I
No,
can't even, I feel like I can't even talk. Like,
this place is hot box with chew fume.
yeah, this is fucking crazy. I don't even remember what we were talking about.
We're talking about Tom Wilson.
Oh, yeah. Do I think that Tom Wilson goes out of his way to hurt people? Yeah, of course. It's Tom Wilson. And that's hockey. But Hedo, like, after your 19th concussion, like, is it just like that's not a part of his game? Like, he kind of just rolls the dice unintentionally and he doesn't really care or look at his surroundings? Because if you're constantly like Juju Kai, remember him?
Yeah.
He was getting a concussion every other week. He was going full to a Tagovailoa. And it's like, is that his game? Like, why can't he just tailor his game? Like, I'm actually asking you, like, you play, like, why can't he tailor his game to be more aware? Like, why are you admiring your pass?
Yeah, but the thing is when you get more brain injuries, despite bringing yourself back to the level of play where you think you can play at the NHL level and caliber, Bob, that's still brain damage to a little bit of a degree, right? So your awareness becomes, even if it's a millisecond slower, even if it's, just the minuscule seconds of just different plays, like it's a game of inches and it's a game that happens fast. So when you kind of lose awareness and you didn't have the best awareness and spatial awareness to begin with, that's where you become even more injury prone. And yeah, you can call that bad luck. You can call it the lack of, better terms, being just
pick
aware.
Your head up.
Yeah, you have to be able to look through the middle of the ice quickly to see where everyone's at. Because, Bob, even if he gives this look to the middle before he makes that pass, that holds Wilson on his side of the ice. That's like, okay, fuck, I got to kind of blow some snow or I can't accelerate through a guy's chin because there's a threat to move the puck to the weak side of the ice. But if you come up the ice and you're just skating like this with the peaky blinders on, man, you're Ray Charles.
Yeah, but he dished the puck and then he was like still looking, and Tom Wilson just honestly, but it was chest to chest. Like it was a good hit. I know the Vancouver announcers were absolutely freaking out. I don't know if it's because they're liberals or what, or maybe the Aaron Rome hit people are bringing up, or because the nature of Hedo's injury history. But like it wasn't that late, and I know like everybody that still wears flex fit hats that are 40 years old, they're like, that's hockey. It's like unfortunately it's not anymore though. Like that was my tweet. I was like saying like I don't make the rules. I don't like how pussy everything is now, but unfortunately that's the way it is. So on paper, I don't think the play had a penalty, but on paper that's now like a borderline late hit.
Yeah, and like I said, like it was all just his body language and the information he gave before making the pass. Like if you skate through the neutral zone and you're like this, Tom Wilson has free reign to come on you. But if you center yourself, you come more up the ice with speed.
Center your chin.
Center your chin to 12 o'clock. Now I have options where at least I'm giving a threat that I could go to the weak side of the ice, a.k.a. make a pass to the left side of the ice. But when you skate like this with your shoulder turned and your chin underneath your body like that, what are you going to do as a predator out there? And Tom Wilson, he's seen that, Bob. He's like, oh my God.
Yeah, he wants to.
I'm going to absolutely label this guy. And it was similar to the hit actually with Matt Duchene and Jake Middleton about 3 or 4 days ago, maybe even a week. Did you see that one in Dallas?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's like, I have to hit this guy. This is my job. If I don't take advantage of this guy's chin or shoulder, I'm going to hear about it from my coach, my general manager. Oh, you're getting soft now. It's like, well, no, I mean, maybe I don't want to decapitate a guy, but it's it's unfortunate, right? What can you do?
Yeah. What do you, I mean,
your hands are tied.
Yeah.
Like, those guys get boners when they see a guy out there like that.
Yeah. Tom Wilson, like I said, he's a guy, he wants to hurt you. People in the comments like, that's unnecessary. It's like, not really though, because when a guy like Tom Wilson is on the ice and whatever anger problems he has or whatever issues he has going on where he likes to hurt guys, that's just the way Tom Wilson is. And it instills fear into everyone else on the other team. Like, and you're going to make decisions. If he's barreling down on you on the forecheck, you're going to take awareness. You're going to know that. Now, if Evan Rodriguez is coming down you on the forecheck, you're going to take your time, maybe fake a reverse, maybe try to go bank it off the back of the net. You're going to take your sweet ass time. But Tom Wilson, it's not unreasonable and for no reason. Like, people are always like, oh, it's unnecessary. Not really, because that's a part of the game, though.
Yeah.
Like, part of the game is instilling fear and fear mongering, which is huge. Everything in life is about fear mongering.
It's no different than corporate America, man.
You're supposed to fear monger.
Make people scared.
Yes.
Because then that shows how insecure you are, but make people scared.
Would you think Tom Wilson hurts guys because he's an insecure guy off the ice? I don't know him.
No, I don't think he's insecure. I think some guys, man, they just get horny when they see they can absolutely staple a guy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I'm telling you, he didn't need any Cialis. When he stepped on that ice for that shift and he saw that, he's like, oh my God, here we go. And he's good enough at his craft. He has learned over the years. I mean, I saw him absolutely. Remember, I don't think you remember it, but people in the chat might. His hit in preseason on Oscar Sundqvist, and I was in the game. It was in Washington. It was about 7 years ago.
I
mean,
remember that.
Oh my God, dude. In present day, it was a 40-game suspension. Like, he put Sonny's chin on the other side of his back. And Sonny's an ugly guy. I'd tell him that to his face. But
An ugly guy?
Yeah, like
I gotta open this door. Keep going. I can't even do that.
Yeah, maybe take the batch out. But he absolutely labeled Oscar Sundqvist about 8 years ago. I was in a preseason game, and he got a 20-gamer for it. And maybe it was 10. I forget the number. It was a lot of games that they gave Wilson. If the chat can look it up, it was an insane amount of games. I don't think it was 20, but it was maybe 10. So I think, short story long, Wilson has learned to target the body versus the chin. And it's something that those guys, man, they see it. They just can't resist, Bob.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't know if I was so dizzy from those churro bites I had. Like, that's the most fat Disneyland ass thing you could eat. I don't know why I ate those, or from the Chew, but I thought you were kidding. I actually can't stop talking about it. I can't even see you right now.
Yeah.
I'm this Disney. It's not a knock on the product either. Like, still, we want you guys to pay us still.
I think it was 20. It was 20 games he got.
20 games.
It was crazy, dude. It was. I thought he killed Sundqvist.
Oscar Drunkquist.
It was Drunkquist. And Sundqvist, like, I think he had a concussion for like a month, and all he did was just rehab with Bud Light. No, not actually, but I think he's a beauty. So,
yeah.
What else is going on, man? I think McJesus hasn't scored yet. Like,
yeah,
we're talking hockey.
Yeah, McJesus hasn't scored. I don't know if that's like part of his contract since he took a haircut and only took $12.5 million. Like, is he not supposed to score as much? Maybe did he sit them down and he's like I'm just gonna let you guys know that I'm not gonna score as much.
I'm not gonna try as hard.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try as hard until you guys sign like one more big boy on the back end, figure out the goaltending, and maybe one more guy, like a solid bottom six guy.
Hot take: is he the most overpaid player in the league right now?
7 assists through 5 games
for 13 this year, 12 and a hook. I mean, if you're the manager there, Stan Bowman, and you're the owner, Daryl Cates, are you maybe going to McDavid's camp and Judd Moldaver and saying, can we restructure this deal?
Pay him less?
I think you're only a 7-figure guy, not an 8.
That'd be so funny.
What if they're like, hey,
McDavid's not producing? They're like, dude,
is McDavid going to get bought out?
He might. You know who could not use him right now? The Rangers, because they can't score.
Yeah.
So that's another storyline. Will the Rangers score a goal at home this year?
I don't think so.
Even once. They're playing Minnesota tonight. Minnesota, who can only score on the power play.
Yes.
They can't really score either. So yeah, I don't know. You make up a good point. Is McDavid overpaid?
Well, it's just because like you only have 7 assists. You're on pace for probably 100 points, but it's only 100 assists. Like we pay for that good. We pay for production. No, dude, anyone can get a second assist. I even had a few of those. Like, come on, dude. A second assist, you can just set up the puck behind the net. Some dude could skate at 200 feet and tuck one for you.
Yeah.
Like I've had so many second assists just sit on the bench. Like, 43, give him one of those. Why not? But yeah, I don't know, man. I could see Bowman buying McDavid out. I really could.
That would be such a fucking gangster move. Like, I like McDavid. Everyone knows that. I appreciate greatness, but buying out McDavid right now would be so fucking baller.
Yeah. That would be like, that's how you put your stamp on the league. Because you're going to get fired one way or the other, but you want to be known for something. Like Stan Bowman right now, he's known for his video coach, fondling players. Do something crazy that people will talk about for the next 100 years. You're the first GM ever to buy out arguably the greatest player of all time. That's how you put your staple in the league. Like your dad, Scotty Bowman, he's got like 19 cups. This is how Stanny boy living in his shadows. This is how you make your mark.
Yeah, and that'll kind of overshadow the whole storyline with the video coach diddling the players. And
exactly.
They just weren't doing anything about it.
It's just like no different than Trump, how he just distracts people with the Epstein files. Oh, we're bringing back the Cleveland Indians. Yeah, we're going to get the Washington Redskins back. It's like, well, where are the files? So it's gotcha culture.
Yeah, where are the files at?
No one knows.
Yeah, Diddy files, those are not uncovered yet, even though I think they are. Someone wanted us to do a Diddy trial update, but we're not going to do that. I think like the updates are just on the internet. I don't know why you would come to the biggest hockey show in the world for Diddy trial updates. But speaking of guys that make their mark, Warsofsky, I thought that comment, like obviously he's just trying to, it's a chance at dark humor. He
Yeah.
said he would give up his kid for a Sharks win.
Yes.
And I was just thinking, like, I get it. I get the dark humor. I understand it. But you're going to give up your kid for a Sharks win in October? Like, a Sharks win? Like, I just thought it was like a little weird to say that. I would be like, I'd probably fire that guy.
Yeah. I mean, at this rate, he's probably.
You know him?
I know his brother. I played with him, David. He's coaching in South Carolina now. He played 50-odd games in the NHL. I played with him in San Antonio, back in the day. Good dude. But Ryan Warsofsky, you got to think, man, he's probably got, I think, 3 or 4 kids. Like, that's probably as many wins as they're going to get this year. So if he's thinking maybe he wants to just restart his life in terms on the family side, like he could clear the board theoretically with his kids and then jump into a new marriage.
How much do you hate your kids? If you're going to say that to the media didn't even laugh because obviously they were just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't think they laughed. There was no sound of laughter, but it kind of came out of nowhere. He was like 2 minutes into the media scrum and he was just like, yeah, I'd fucking give up one of my kids. Like, first of all, dude, no one asked you to sacrifice one of your children for a Sharks W. Like, you could just have the team, like, maybe tell the team, like, hey, we should shoot more or something. You don't have to have your kids killed or, trafficked or stolen for a Sharks dub in October. I was like, I don't know. Like,
it's pretty crazy making one of your kids, like your daughter that's 3 years old, your sacrificial lamb for 2 points.
Yeah, you could joke about anything too, and I understand that part of it. It just rubbed me a weird way that you would say that. Like, I'm down with one of my kids getting picked up in an unmarked van just if Celebrini gets that game winner in a
right. Like, you're a 5-4 win against the Anaheim Ducks is worth one of your kids in October. Like, I know you want to look like a hardo in front of your GM and owner to the point where you're willing to do anything for one win. But Bob, one game doesn't make a fucking career. Like, your kid, dude. I mean,
that's your kid. Like, this is just a hockey game. Like, it doesn't even matter.
Like, you're giving up one of your fuck trophies.
Yeah, like, you're not gonna. What is his wife gonna think? Like, I spent 9 months with that baby in my barrel, and you're gonna give it up for a win over the Nashville Predators,
right? On a Sunday at 2 p.m. when there's 4,000 people inside the Shark Tank. Like, nobody even knows the San Jose Sharks are really still in the league.
No,
until something like this comes up.
Ever since Logan Couture went down, Couture, it's like no one really gave a shit.
No,
and it's like they're not going to win the cup, so you don't need to win that bad. I don't know. I was just like, dude, like, I don't know. Maybe it's different because I like don't have a good dad, and like if my dad said that about me, I would just be like, dude, you coach the Sharks, dude.
Yeah. Well, maybe you'd be like, I'm willing to go.
All right, I'll kill myself. I'll end my own life.
You're just like, yeah, like Bob Gucci sent. Like, where is he willing to give his kid though? Like, is he taking him to
what's the exact quote?
A foster home? Is he taking him to a halfway house? Is he simply gonna sell it off like it's half a Bitcoin? Like, and what is your kid worth? Like, your kid's clearly worth under $1 million to you. I mean, one win, man. That's you're saying your kid's worth like $2,500. That's pretty
maybe
crazy.
One of his kid is like non-binary or something. He's not happy with what's going on. Like, maybe he has a trans kid or something, and he's kind of like, I don't really like this kid anyway. Because sometimes you don't like your own kids.
Yeah, maybe his kid's like painting his nails, and he's like,
fuck this kid.
Yeah, fuck this kid. He's worth 2 points.
All right, let's listen to Jamie, pull that up.
But yeah, trust me, it sucks. Keep telling myself there's got to be a reason why this keeps happening in a sense.
Hold on. Stop it right there. The reason is because the roster's not that good. It's not a big deal.
Well,
it's not that deep.
No, you also took this job fully knowing, like, in San Jose, your team is awful.
Yeah. I'd give up one of my children for a win. So
you give up one of your kids for a win? I don't know. It's just like, dude, what the fuck?
Like,
what the fuck?
One of your kids is going to hear that in 10 years, and you're going to be coaching in Wilkes-Barre because it just didn't work out in San Jose. And you're like, Dad, like, you said that, and all to live in Eastern Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Like, dude, like, play the long game, man. Like, trust your kid. Like, who knows how long this NHL game is going to work, especially when you're playing in San Jose. Like,
yeah. Next thing you know, you're coaching against the Cleveland Monsters and you're one kid less.
Yeah. Next thing you know, like, you're moving your entire family to Siberia.
If you're going to,
you really thought about, like, dude, your kid is all you have. Like, you're almost like walking to the bridge every day in Eastern Russia with a kettlebell strapped between your legs, like thinking like this might be it.
I feel like if you have a kid, that's like pretty important. That's like a big part of life is having kids and like family,
I think so.
Right? Like, besides, like, obviously money is the most important thing.
Materials.
Yeah, materialistic things are more important than love and stuff like that. But besides that, like, dude, you made that kid. Like that kid, that came right from your sack, dude.
Yeah, like I know your wife, like you can buy your wife with materials and distract her and basically put things off for an eternity, but like that kid came out of your sack, like you said. Like that is your Johnny Sins fluid.
Yeah, and then I wonder, like, if that
Like
will
you should be connected a little more.
I wonder if that will cause problems for him at home, though. Because if you're the wife, I don't know what kind of wife he has, and I don't want to talk about another man's wife on the show, but there's no way she's like happy with that comment.
I mean, Ryan would probably like that one back.
Yeah.
He's
Should
probably
he come out and make a statement, just be like, hey.
He's probably thinking of like, yeah, I'm probably -1 in that press conference. I maybe shouldn't have said that. Like, give away your wife before you give away your kids, dude. Man, it's your kids. They need you, dude. Your wife will be all right. She's gonna meet a dude.
Yeah.
Probably at a Blue Martini bar, Santana Row, San Jose. Like, she'll be fine. Those kids, though, man, like, they need you until they're 18, and then they're still gonna need you too. Because most kids these days in the TikTok era, they live at home until they're 32.
Well, you have to with interest rates. Like, you can't, because boomers bought their houses for 80 grand, and now they're worth $4 million. And they're just taking them to the grave. So you can't even buy a home anymore.
Well, I mean, Jackson Dark goes home to Utah and he sleeps with his parents. Guy's 23 years old.
I kind of respect with his chain on or no?
With his chain on, but yeah, like you can't be trying to wheel Madison beers and then go home and sleep with your parents. Like he's
trying to wheel Madison beers?
Yeah, he was trying to steal her off Herbert.
She was with
Herbert.
She's with Fertibert?
Yes. Sherbert.
Why do all those guys go after their same chicks? It's just an ego thing?
You can't have.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
it's like your buddy's girlfriend.
It's like what?
It's like your buddy's girlfriend. They break up. She follows you. You follow her back, and it's like, ooh, I'm not that guy to do it, but there are dudes out there.
You can't follow her back.
There's a ton of guys will do more than that.
I know. Guys are scumbags.
Yeah,
guys are.
That's what I'm saying. So
yeah,
I gotta take a piss so bad, dude. Is that all right?
Yeah, I mean, this episode is. I actually can't see straight because of this chew. But yeah, I mean, the economy right now, while Swish is taking a piss, just a nightmare. BlackRock is buying up all residential real estate. Chinese people own half the country. They're spraying pesticides in all of our food. And then the one big problem I have is that these boomers that are 52 are just sitting on gold mines of their homes. And the whole business model of homes is you buy your starter home and then you graduate into a bigger home and you sell your house, which is affordable for the younger generation. This is a macroeconomics podcast. But now all these fucking boomers are just sitting inside their starter homes for 80 years. So it's fucking up the residential real estate market. And now guys with blazers that go to rub and tugs can't sell homes to the middle class because the middle class is getting squeezed out by Obama. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I'm so high on chew. And Free Pouch, we have to apologize. This is not a knock on your product. There was just 2,000 pouches of chew in here. And I don't know if I could drive.
Yeah,
I'm like grabbing my head and shit. Like
stinging her eyes, your nostrils.
Like I actually feel like I need to lay down.
Yeah. It's kind of nice. Dude, I don't know what's going on like with age and stuff, but
AIDS?
Not AIDS, but age and like my bladder. Like when I'm boozing now, dude, I'll have like half a drink and it's a mixie and I'm running to the pisser. Like it sucks, dude. Like what are those things you can walk around with, like the bag, like they stick it up your wrench as like a catheter, and you can just walk around and just piss. Like I might need that at stadiums moving forward if I'm not at the suite level, so you can just piss in the stands because I'm spending way more time in the bathroom lately, man. It's weird.
Really? You think there's any underlying like issues with that? Or
no? I'm hydrating more though too. Like on a normal basis, I'm trying to drink more water, so I know that's when I'm sober while I'm pissing more. But man, I just think as you get older, man, your hose, you just got to go.
Yeah, it's crazy. Your hose just doesn't work as good in all aspects. Like,
yeah,
because your balls can't hold as much piss anymore.
Is that what it is?
It's got to be something like that. I mean, I'm pissing a lot too.
Do they put?
I'm definitely pissing more than I was when I was 20.
Is your piss in your balls? Or it's in your stomach? No, or does it?
I don't even know where it is, man. There's so much stuff. Like your intestines are like 40 yards long.
Man, you could take like a 12-year course on female and male genitals and you still wouldn't figure it out.
Yeah, I don't know how.
It's like passing the bar, dude. It's probably harder.
Like when God was designing the balls, like I've talked about this on other shows, but put them on the inside.
Really?
Yes. Kevin Holland got kicked right in the balls the other day by Mike Malott in UFC. he could barely fight. Like, it hurts. But yeah,
Imagine
I don't know where
how-
all that piss is at.
Imagine how mad a priest would be though if the balls were on the inside.
He'd be sucking on him.
Well, they couldn't fondle the altar boys. Like that's one of their biggest things is let me touch your balls like it's a hacky sack.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like when you get older, like you just got to piss more. You know, you grunt more when you're sitting down inside your Lexus. You just things start going, man. Like I got a little tweak in my back right now, which is weird. I was going to ask you about that when we get off the show. Not that you're a doctor, but you have, knowledge in the back department.
My back is in one after that middle seat.
Yeah, how was that?
It was insane. So
I actually can't believe you flew middle seat. Like,
so have you ever heard of someone doing the cycle? I did the Delta cycle. Let me tell. I was thinking about it. I was like, there's no way there's this many people on the world that have done this circuit that I just did. I was calling it the Drive for 5 or the Delta cycle. I hit for the Delta cycle. And what I mean by that, Bob, is the first flight, it was a double leg connector. So I went from Phoenix, obviously, to Minnesota, and then Minnie to Grand Forks, same way on the way back, just vice versa. So on the way from Phoenix to Minnie, I'm first class. Okay. So that's hitting for the Grand Slam.
Mm-hmm.
You're taking one deep. That's your home run in the cycle. My next flight, one row off of first class, Delta Comfort, but still, bulkhead, can stretch the dogs out. That's hitting for a stand-up triple.
Yeah, you get an extra inch and a half.
You get an extra inch and a half. So that was my leg from Phoenix to Minnie to Forks. I went first class, and then I went Delta Comfort. So now we go back to yesterday. So I'm in the house I got my homer, I got my triple, my stand-up double from Grand Forks to Minnie. Exit row aisle. That's a stand-up double. Comfort as well.
That's okay.
That's a stand-up double. I'm in the pigeon deck, but at least, again, I have an extra half of inch of legroom. So I'm standing on second. I got a solid lead. Life's good. I didn't crank one out of the park, but, for that little 47-minute flight, that's good. And then, oh my God, the infield single with an air, but they're going to count it as a hit somehow because I'm playing at home. Middle seat, pressed up against the shitter in the pigeon deck for a 3-hour flight, sitting by two dudes that smelled like a steady dose of African food. I'm not even sure what it is, but I know the smell because I've been in those grocery stores before. And a white dude mouth breathing all over me as he's sleeping, watching NASCAR. And I grinded that out, dude. Oh my God. And that's the infield single where you choke and poke. You barely dribble one to the pitcher. He makes an error, but somehow you beat it out and they call it a single. Sliding head first into first base. That's the Delta cycle. I don't think anyone's ever done that. You think there's any people out there that have put together that sort of package? It's got to be.
Nah,
there is, but
because people are flying the same shit.
Exactly.
Everyone books round trip.
Right. So it was. I mean, that last leg, dude, I really had to gut it out.
I would have never been able to do that.
Like my vision was narrowing.
People are disgusting in the pigeon deck. In the back of the plane, they're disgusting. There's crumbs everywhere. There's spit. People's dog slobbers all over the fucking place.
Well, the lady in front of me accused me of re-breaking her back. Like legit said that.
What?
Yeah, re-breaking her back. She said she has
a bathroom. What do you mean?
No, I didn't bend her over. She said my knees, every time my knees move, dude, I'm 6'3". I'm sitting in the pigeon deck. I tried to recline my seat next to up against the shitter. It actually ended up moving forward. So now I'm folded over like a pizza box at 95 degrees. I'm sitting here like this. My knees are on obviously the back of her seat. She said, every time you move your knees, it feels like a knife is going in to my back.
She called you out?
Yeah, with a mask on. We met at her.
She had a mask on?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Stop the spread. 2 weeks.
I thought our flight was going to San Francisco. I was like, where are we going? So we
didn't know there was a connector to Seattle on this flight.
She looks back. Yeah, Portland. She looks back at her raised armrest, kind of leans in. I lean in. She goes, you re-broke my back? I go, what? No, that was her first line. You re-broke my back.
She laughing at all?
No. Oh, no. She was dead serious. I go,
white?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
she was a Karen. Yeah. She goes, you re-broke my back. I go, huh? She goes, every time you move your knee, it feels like a knife is going into my back. I've already broken my back, and I think I just broke it again. I go, there is no way that my knees broke your back, but I will be more careful. I'm sorry. And it was like obscene.
Breaking your back in row 23C of a flight is kind of nails, though.
Dude, how are my knees? Like, I was kind of like adjusting them. You got to stretch them out a little bit. And I guess it was hitting the tray table. But not a force of a 45-mile-an-hour collision, dude.
Well, maybe she shouldn't be fucking flying if her back's that sensitive. Like,
that's what I said.
Your back is made out of, I don't know, like
pizza box.
Yeah, if your back is made out of like a I don't even know what breaks easily, like a fortune cookie. Like maybe you shouldn't be fucking flying, you dumbass bitch.
Dude, it
But
was
I think-
crazy, man.
But the back of a plane now, it's a complete war zone now. It's
Yeah.
a complete war zone. It's everything's too small. People are fatter, people are bigger, people are more disgusting than ever. And then at the same time, they're chiseling down the seats. The seats are skinnier and stuff like that. Like you can't do anything. And then everyone's all pent up. There's all that anger back there. Everyone's mad because whenever you're flying somewhere that's not a vacation, no one's in a good mood. Nobody's in a good mood. If you're on a plane that's going to fucking Miami, usually people are happy. Vegas, even, that's a classic a flight where people are in a good mood.
And why is everyone gay at 30,000 feet? I had 6 flight attendants, maybe 8 for the duration of 2 legs, both ways. About 6 of 8 were gay.
Yeah, but all flight attendants have always been gay.
I don't know about that, man. A male gay flight attendant. That is the highest rising and quickest rising demographic in the world. I said it yesterday. Everyone's gay at 30,000 feet. The guy came in, asked me what I wanted to drink. I go, ginger ale. He goes, ginger? I go, yeah. He goes, okay, grabs me that. Then he comes back, Bob, and he goes like this. Cheez-Its, cookies, crackers. What do you want? Like,
that's kind of dope, though.
Dude, you can't just like Cheez-Its, crackers, cookies. What do you want? I go, what are the crackers, fella? Oh, actually, they're sun chips. And then he gave me the sun chips. But you can't just go, he. I'm like,
I kind of like that.
What the fuck is going on,
I
dude?
think it's funny when gay dudes are like flamboyant.
Why do you have to be that flamboyant at 30,000 feet, man?
Yeah, that's why.
I don't care about
especially
gay
when
dudes.
you're hungover and you're in the middle of 2 dudes already. Like
There's a lot of wrench.
There's
here.
enough dudes.
There's enough wrench. She goes, crackers, cookies,
Yeah.
Cheez-Its. I'm like, fella, like, just give me this. You don't have to present it that way.
Yeah, gay dudes are really good.
He was really
some
horny,
gay
man.
dudes are really good at being gay. I think
He was
I think
really
it's funny.
horny.
I don't like when gay. I went on a whole spiel about this gay dude that was hitting on me at the bar when I was at the bar by myself. But he was like trying to be. He wasn't like overly flamboyant. I find it funny when they're overly flamboyant because I'm not going to name names. Wes got me into that. He kind of like helped me looked at it different. I get what you're saying though. You're hungover. You're in a middle seat. You broke a lady's back in front of you, and then you have some guy doing a dance with his hands about Cheez-Its. It's like, dude, all right, enough.
Yeah,
Like,
the way
enough is enough.
his hips were swiveling. Look, I don't care. You can be as flamboyant as you want. I'm just saying at 30,000 feet, and we're in this confined tube flying in space that doesn't even make sense as is. I don't need the presentation like that. Like you can just be a normal dude. I know you're in a great mood. I appreciate that, but there's other ways to be in a good mood.
And at 30,000 feet, who knows? You could catch the gay. It could be contagious.
Well, that's what I'm saying, man.
You're more susceptible when you're up
You're
there.
not breathing as well. There's less oxygen. There's more wrench.
Is it true that you get more drunk when you drink?
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure?
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that's a myth.
No, it's true.
Really?
Yeah.
At 30,000?
Less oxygen.
Is there less oxygen?
Way less. That's why it's pressurized, the cabin.
Ah.
So, yeah, that's why you always feel a little weird when you're walking off a flight. If you've noticed, you're a
Feel
little
a
like,
little bisexual getting off the plane.
yeah, you feel really gay, dude. You feel really
So
gay.
you're telling me at 30,000 feet, you think that if a dude was a regular guy, right? Let's call him bi-curious, and then he got a job being a flight attendant, and he's always on planes. You think that pressure at 30,000 feet would switch him to all the way gay?
There's a higher percentage than at sea level. Yes. 100%.
That's why no one on cargo ships is gay.
Well, that's why you think about San Francisco and those hills and those neighborhoods. It's a little, 1,000,
higher up.
2,000 feet up.
Hmm.
That's why people are a little bit more gay because you're not thinking as clearly.
Hmm.
And there's a lot of hoes around you.
Yeah.
Not hose, but hose, Hose.
Yeah.
So that's the thing is you're going to be, there's a greater chance for you to be gay the higher you go up. Yep. That's why everyone that hikes Mount Everest is gay.
Yeah, I actually remember
Like they're all whacking each other when they get down, dude.
yeah, that documentary about the free climbers.
Yeah.
Like all the climbers talk like that. And I was like, why the fuck are they talking like that? It's just because they're always at a high altitude in Yosemite Park.
How long does it take gay dudes to like rediscover their new voice? Because every gay dude, they don't start off talking like that, and it's something they do with their tongue. I don't know if there's like a Rosetta Stone.
I don't know if that's true, dude. You say that, but because
No,
I
there
have a
is.
tongue thing too, and I don't like wrench.
No, but it's a different
'Cause
tongue
I have a
thing.
big overbite.
It's like it's something with the tongue where they pull it back to make their voice higher, and it's a skill you have to develop, right? Like I think Rosetta Stone sells like it's its own language.
I don't really know how they do the thing with the voice.
I don't know either. I mean, like I said, you got to perfect your craft. I just think it takes probably a little bit of practice and repetition. You got to rep everything out.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, do they have to practice that though?
Yeah.
Or it's just natural?
No, you don't. Well, because you you come out of the closet, and then it starts from that day on, man. And I'm happy for people. Exactly. And I'm happy for those people. I really am. Like, if you want to be yourself and that's your true self, do that, man. But I'm telling you, the skill is developed.
Yeah, be yourself. Don't be like Ryan Warsofsky's kid, and he's threatening to, throw you over the railing of a cruise ship because the Sharks can't win, right? Like, be yourself. This is a be yourself podcast.
What a hardo.
Can we get this chat buzzing? Like, what the fuck?
What a hardo thing to say, dude.
Right?
Like,
Yeah, I
so
know.
Funny.
I was debating on making a big deal out of it because I was like, he's kidding and shit. But it's also not a good thing to say when the Sharks literally on their Jumbotron said they love ice. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Like a group of dads. That was for sure like a group of dads on the group. Jamie, pull that up. Well, it said like the Sharks love ice or
That's
something.
What it said?
Yeah. Like they were doing shout outs on the Jumbotron, and somebody snuck in a message that said the San Jose Sharks, like, we love ice.
What do you think they paid to get that up there? Because in San Jose being a liberal spot.
Yeah, with a lot of Hispanic people, probably.
Like, they were the first people to ever put the pride tape on sticks. Like, and then you have a huge Latino.
I mean, the city is named San Jose.
Man Jose, yeah.
Like, it's not. You know why they call it Man Jose? A lot of dudes.
Not a lot of trim.
But yeah, they let that slip in there, and then they had to come out with an apology, and they're like, sorry, like, we do not stand for the immigration policy. What's going on? We think everyone should have a chance, an opportunity. The whole thing. And just some dads are just cackling away at that. Somebody in the chat said they applied to work at ICE. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. Do we want to get into immigration on this segment of the show or no?
I don't know. Are they still kicking people out, though, of the country? Like, is it
Yeah.
Man, you should be able to pick like where you want to go, like, because Canada will let anybody in. Like, they shouldn't just like put you on the Greyhound and just send you to Tijuana just because that's where they think you want to go. Like, you should be able to pick, dude, where you want to go.
I don't know how they figure out where to go. Do they base it off skin color? Like,
yeah,
you're going to Puerto Rico. Like, you have a Puerto Rican flag hanging from your rearview mirror. You have to go back to Puerto Rico.
You're going to Costa Rica.
Puerto Rico's the United States territory, but that's a bad example.
Yeah, you're going to Tijuana. This guy is going to Cabo. Like, he's going to go work at a resort. Senior Frogs.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they got to get the bad guys out. Get the bad ones out. But then that's what they do. They say, like, these people, they're coming into our neighborhoods. They're selling fentanyl in the corner. Where? I don't see any.
I haven't seen any. I haven't bought any.
Yeah. Well, where are the Epstein files?
Just don't take away the good people, especially in Arizona that work so hard.
Yeah, and like Mexican people are always in a good mood, no matter what.
And they work their ass off, dude.
Like, and they have such a good sense of humor. They do.
Yeah, I don't want them to take like my cleaners, and I'm not saying they're illegal, but I don't know.
Deport Irish people. Deport my ass.
Yeah.
Try to deport me. Actually, I don't want to get deported, but
where would you go?
It's a good question.
There's not that many good countries, man.
I know, especially being a white guy too. I can't go to like I can't go to like where I could go to Serbia.
Like Spain, maybe, because they got at least some sun there. You could go on the beach in Marbella.
There.
Some bad mamas. You could go to post up in Barcelona.
Imagine they raided my house, dude, and I would just be like, "Can you guys just send me somewhere where there's some baddies?"
You just got
Brazil.
You just got a bunch of Jersey Mikes laying around and just soaked.
The wettest sub yesterday. I can't even go back to that.
What is that? What do they put in vinegar? Is that just vinegar?
It's like vinegar and oil, but like the Jersey Mikes I go to, they have the heaviest hands. Like, they have a heavy pour, and like they fucking lather that shit on. Like, dude, my sub. I got two subs. I didn't want to say that publicly, but one of them was so wet that I laid down 2 towels on my bed because I was eating it in my bed.
Oh.
It was so wet. I don't like my subs wet either.
Like, your sub shouldn't be a squirter.
No, like, why is the sub soaking wet? Like, I think the Mike's employees like kind of get off on that. Like, they know what they're doing.
Dude, I went to one in South Phoenix. It's been like years, probably 3 or 4 years ago, but they just had they didn't even have like the squirt bottles. They just had a hose connected through the back somewhere where they just had like the concoction of their oil, and they would just turn the switch on. It would just be a hose coming, like, just like spraying it all over the place. Like, like that counter, dude. They would just spray it on the counter just to have like a pre-lather on.
Yeah.
Why are you putting lube on this counter to make everything greasier?
Yeah, it's definitely like a sexual thing. Like, there's something going on with that.
And they just slide your sub right across that counter, and then the next guy puts his hands on it.
I mean, like, it was soaking through the wrapper and through the bag.
That's disgusting.
It's so much
like to the point where the bread
Diddy special.
The bread was just soaking wet, right?
It was, dude. It was so fucking wet. It like wasn't even bread anymore. Like, I had to like take it off.
Yeah, man. I mean, I've seen subs from there. Like I said, it's been a minute for me, but like it had like prunes on it. You know what I mean? Like when you get out of the chlorine water after.
Your fingers were pruned after eating a Jersey
No,
Mike's
the sub was the multi-grain sub was pruned up.
I got Jersey Mike's bed set. I tweeted it, but I got pillowcases.
Did you actually buy that?
The comforter, yeah, with rosemary Parmesan sheets.
They should be giving you a deal, dude.
Yeah, when it comes in, I'm gonna put it on my. I'm actually gonna use it.
Yeah.
So yeah, my bed's gonna be Jersey Mike's themed. I'm pumped, dude. Their sandwiches, I'm telling you right now, bro. There's something going on. They've been really good. Besides how fucking wet and oily that one sub was,
what do you
they've
get?
been pretty good. I've been doing this rare thing where I don't know if it's rare, but I was kind of like self-conscious about saying this publicly, but I've been getting the turkey sub. So turkey, provolone, adding pepperoni to it. No lettuce, no tomato. I don't eat lettuce. I don't fuck with lettuce.
No.
It's the most overrated. It's not good. There's dirt all over it. It doesn't taste good. I don't need that crunch. If I want crunch, I'm gonna put sun chips in the fucking sandwich. Okay.
Ooh.
I don't need this like lettuce is up there with lobster with me, with the biggest scams out there. It's just a filler.
It's bird food. Well, it's just bird food.
If someone looks me in the face and tell me they like lettuce, okay, then go get a handful of lettuce and fucking eat it. No, you don't like lettuce.
No.
Anything you like, you should be able to eat straight up. Lettuce is disgusting. It's for people with low credit. Anyway, no lettuce, no tomato.
T.
It's low T.
It's low T.
It's just nasty. It's just an excuse. Like lettuce is not good.
No.
And so anyway, I order a turkey provolone sub with add pepperoni on rosemary parmesan, and then I get dill pickles. That's it. And hot honey.
How big is that sub? 12 inches off the bone?
Yeah,
some of their subs are like party size.
The giant size.
It's insane.
Massive. You can sleep on it. It is so big, the giant.
Yeah.
I don't like the giant.
It's like a body pillow, dude.
Yeah, it's too much of one sub. So what I do is when I'm being a fat, disgusting prick, I'll get 2 of the smaller subs instead of, and I'll eat Jersey Mike's all day.
Dude, imagine you. What's it called? What's the size of the sub called?
The giant.
So you have the Jersey Mike bedding. You should order a giant and use it as a body pillow. You know what I mean? Just like put it between your legs.
I'm going to.
I do that because my back is always so bad. So you should use the giant size, like a Philly.
Sub.
And it just, you roll over and like in the middle of the night, like if it's in between your legs, you just take a bite and then put it back down.
Get hungry.
Yeah, just grab your nutsack and your Philly. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, I never thought about putting a sub between my balls, but I will try it. I mean, dude, it's been a good sandwich recently, and I get the hot honey at select stores. They have it. But do you have a go-to? Are you a Jersey Mike's guy?
I'm not really a sub guy on this side of the world, man, to be honest. Like
it's the best you can get out here.
I know, and you know, Jersey Mike's, I haven't been. I'll give it a try. Like I said, it's been years, and if they start paying us, I'll go there. Yeah, man. I'm not a sub guy unless it's a really good sub. I mean, I'll go to DeFalco's, and I think that's the best you can get in terms of a Philly or East Coast like hot sub. But I usually save my subs for when I'm in Boston or the New York, so the Connecticut, because that's the best, dude. Like the peppers. It is the best. So it's hard for me to compare. And even Chicago has a great subculture just with the Italian mob influx there. And so it's hard for me to get on board with, you know, being a regular sub consumer when you just miss, what's good.
I'm not, but being from New York, I do need my sub fix like every now and then. Like I can't go without a sub for more than like 3.5 weeks. That's like my limit. Like, I can't. I need a sub like in my mouth. But I don't know. The West Coast just sucks. LA, you can get a good sub. You can get a good sub in LA. Yeah,
but they don't pad stack it like they do on the East Coast. You can, but
unless you're at Fat Sal's. You ever been there?
No.
Entourage Turtle owns it.
Okay.
It is an absolute heart attack. I actually couldn't go out one night, and my friends can vouch for me. We were in LA and we went to Fat Sal's during the day, and I got this nasty sub. I mean, it was fucking disgusting. And this is no disrespect to Fat Sal's. It was basically like an Italian sub with chicken fingers, French fries, and mozzarella sticks inside the sub.
Oh my God.
On the Italian. And I couldn't leave the bathroom all night, and I didn't go out. All my friends went out in LA except for me because I couldn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably right on par with a chicken pot pie for the highest chance of giving yourself a heart attack.
Do you fuck with Ferta pot pies? It's a lot of bread.
I'll have a few bites. I can't do a full one, man. I just can't eat those barrel bombs like that.
Yeah, that's like for if you have a good relationship with your grandma and you go over her house. She's like, "We got pot pies or something." Like my whole family's all broken up, so I don't have those like heartwarming or
I mean,
those meals, those home style.
It has a it has a certain nostalgic feel when you have that, right? It's like it's cold in November.
Grandma's
You're layered up, and you're not sucking on grandma's tits, but they're sagging themselves.
They're out.
They're out
all the way out, but like,
and especially in the Midwest, it's either like a pot pie or a roast that's been in a slow cooker for 12 hours, probably for the last 3 weeks. And it's like, dude, why am I going to put these disgusting carrots and mystery meat into my barrel? It's like, it's coming out on the other side. It's not going to look pretty.
Yeah, dude. There's something about like that home style though, like, and grandma works so hard. And even though grandpa beats the shit out of grandma every now and then, like she works so hard on cooking for everyone.
He's just whiskey drunk.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
No.
Like he just had a little bit too much to drink. He just, he's got her pinned in, against the kitchen, just beating the shit out of her.
That's the best part about the old days too. It's
my grandma would. Sorry, I don't want to cut you off.
No,
That's why my grandma. She had a round kitchen. Can't have a square kitchen because he'll pin you in one of those corners when he's drunk and just fucking go to town. Yours on the ropes, like so. If you have a round corner, you can kind of spin out of it and go the opposite way and keep putting them in the spin cycle.
Yeah, it's like NASCAR. You're going around in a circle.
Yeah.
It's like a merry-go-round. You just as long as you're light on your feet, you should be fine.
Yeah, they designed the house like that based around my grandpa.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, in the old days, it's so funny to think about where there'd be domestic violence cases. It's not funny to say that, but it's funny to think that you just chalk it up to, oh yeah, that's just Jimmy when he's on whiskey.
Yeah,
it's like, no, Jimmy should be in jail.
No, that's a bad guy, actually. Yeah,
it's not. No, that's who he is. If he relentlessly does this and religiously does it, it's not the whiskey. That might just set him over the edge, but he's not a good dude.
Yeah, he might have a bad character.
He shouldn't be backhanding people like Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, especially not women. What's that?
Who has a better backhand, by the way, Tyreek Hill or Sidney Crosby?
I was gonna say
Crosby's backhand's good, dude.
So good.
But Tyreek Hill, like how smooth he is.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends how pissed off Tyreek Hill is at his baby mama. I don't know.
Like his hands are quick, man. Like you think it's the forehand, and all of a sudden he just goes back to the backside.
Forearms too.
It's just like you think it's.
I don't know. Being baby mama is just tough, dude. I know you get a lot of money and stuff. You get to like extort the guys, but like you just don't get treated that great a lot of times in the NBA, NFL. I don't really know. But anyway, getting back to pot pie talk, what is that meal with marshmallows in it? You ever have that?
Are you talking about like the
sweet potatoes with marshmallows?
Sweet potatoes, marshmallows, like the Ruth Chris special?
Yeah, that's a home style meal. Like there's some meals that are like, how the fuck did they even come up with that shit? I don't eat that. I don't eat the one with the it doesn't feel right.
You put some brown sugar in that bad boy, dude.
I bet it's
up
good.
In your belly button. Yeah, it's really good. It's heavy though. If I ate like how I grew up eating, I would be 270.
Did you have a lot of home style shit going on?
100%.
Really? What about like casseroles?
No, I don't fuck with that. But
yeah,
my family would
Indian,
eat it,
right?
Yeah, but my German side, my dad's side, 100% German. They would fuck with the casseroles, the pot pies, the heavy turkeys, fried food, man. Just a lot of hearty meals. I mean, my grandpa grew up on a farm in Hague, North Dakota. He's one of 18.
That's so crazy, dude. How was someone pregnant 18 times?
So the fact that those recipes are kind of instilled and passed down in our family, like there's some fat shit that goes around, dude. I'm like, guys, like it's 2025. It's not 1948.
18 kids, all from the same baby mama?
Yes.
So she was pregnant 18 times. So she was pregnant for like 18 years, basically? Can't eat sushi
the
whole time?
More. You got to think about it. I mean, you can't have one kid a year. Like she was probably pregnant for over half her life.
Dude, there's no way.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Grandma Schmaltz. Great Grandpa Schmaltz.
What was great grandpa? I don't want to be disrespectful,
great
but
grandpa,
god damn.
Dude, they were
great grandpa Schmaltz.
I think, and they had
filling up the tank.
And they had one shitter in the house for 18.
Dude, that's egregious.
In one bathtub. So my grandpa would always tell me that they would line up like from oldest to youngest. And if you were by the time, he rolled around, he was probably the 9th in line. He was getting that disgusting water coming fresh off the farm. Like the older kids obviously would get the water that came in through the well, but you're one of those runts, man. Think about like the 16th kid jumping in that tub, dude.
All those pubes too.
Fucking someone probably threw one over their shoulder. Like think about how gross that is, man.
Dude, what do you mean one bathroom?
One bathroom,
Come on.
in the farmhouse.
If I was a kid, I would be like, Grandma, like this is crazy. Like you guys are gonna be whacking this much, and like Grandpa's filling up Grandma with the 91 premium all the time. Like you at least gotta accommodate our needs. Like we can't do one shitter.
And I think 10 of 18 were all delivered in the house, and then finally,
oh my god!
And I think the final stretch went to the hospital once it opened in town. But yeah, I think at least 10 were delivered in the house, like in that bathtub, dude.
I have like a lot of questions that I don't want to ask, but like publicly, maybe
Yeah.
off the air I'll ask. But like your grandma, like, was she down to always be pregnant? Or like she was like, why did you do that again?
Well, my grandpa used to tell me, like, I think he again was like 9 of 18. And I don't think I'm sharing too much information, but he's like, yeah, like we would always hear him like after dinner, they were just thumping. You know, because
that might be sharing a little too much.
I mean, think about it. Like he's like, think about it. He's like,
what do you mean you'd hear them? Who's hearing them?
The kids.
Yeah, 1-bedroom house, 1 bathroom. Like,
there's more than one. There was more than 1 bedroom, but it was a small house. And he's like, yeah, they were getting down into it, man. They were just always whacking. But all these kids, man,
put on that Marvin Gaye or something, like drown out the sound a little bit.
Yeah, all these dudes, man. Like my great uncle Al. He's like 92 years old. He just stopped driving the city bus. Like all these guys are studs. It's crazy. My grandpa's like 84. He looks like he's 60. So these kids, I don't know what they were putting. I don't know. It must have been the 93 premium, great grandpa Schmaltz had, but all these dudes are like studs.
High tea. You come from a long line of high tea.
You should see my grandpa's calves, dude. They're bigger than my fucking quads. That's not saying much because I got 2 getaway sticks, but he is jacked.
Dude, I can't.
It's hilarious.
That's just your poor grandma, dude.
Great grandma.
Great grandma, sorry.
Yeah.
Just absolutely just
coming over on the boat from Germany and then just getting thumped for 25 years.
Thrown through the headboard.
Like chicks like back then though, like what a good woman.
I guess, yeah. I mean,
Well, how further is that? You want to hire people for your farm? No, I'll just pump out 18 kids.
That's actually a good business model. Is that why they did it?
Exactly, yeah. Because they don't. Oh, there's your labor right there.
I don't know if my grandparents are horny. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, you should ask them. You should ask your mom today.
They're all dead.
Well, ask your mom. Was my grandma and grandpa horny?
I'll ask her.
Yeah, it's a good question.
I just think, yeah, they shuddered. I mean, they had really bad habits, a lot of them. Yeah, my grandpa's just not fertile. They were out quick. They got theirs and they were out. They were like, fuck this shit. Good thing though, because if they stick around for the pandemic, they would have had a jammer because of that. Like if they saw one dude with, let me put it this way. Either one of my grandpas, if they looked at one barista, they're having a heart attack on site.
Yeah.
And violently dying in the street. Like they couldn't handle how times are now. No way.
No, I don't think many can.
No.
Not if you come out of if you're like the Great Depression era, dude, I think you have a hard time having sympathy for anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, motherfucker, we didn't even have food.
Bro, you just told me 18 kids were shitting in the same toilet. Like, that's enough to turn you cold.
Think about that, man. People these days, they freak out when their Wi-Fi is not working for 3.5 minutes.
I freak out. We had a show go down the other day. The Wi-Fi went out in this whole building. Thank God that saved. The episode will be out later this week.
Yeah.
That would have been a nightmare. But yeah, dude, man, it's crazy how fast everything just changes now. Like everything is just it's lightning quick. It's just,
I mean, we're not even that far removed from segregation, which is crazy.
Twitter just came out, bro. Everything just
Yik Yak used to be the thing.
What?
Yik Yak?
Oh, the shit talking app.
Yes, and you come anonymous on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you could bully someone to death on there.
Guys would always get caught cheating on that. I remember at North Dakota, but then you would just be like an anonymous sorority girl that slept with you, and she would sue you.
Yeah, I remember that app. I was in New Hampshire at the time, and people were yik-yakking it up. It's just what a horrible idea. It's just horrendous for your mental health.
It's basically it's no different than Reddit though. It's basically the same thing. Shit talking people.
Yeah, but Yik Yak was like a social it was like social media though.
It was
Reddit's
weird.
not social media. I don't think.
It was weird because it was just it would give you the radius of people around you.
Yep.
And then you could all communicate, but you're all on burners. So it's basically it's kind of like what we're doing. It's basically all of our fans. We're basically Yik Yak.
Our fans are the amount of burners, they just let it fly, man. They let it fucking fly. And they're all finance kids. They're all kids that have good jobs. They just let the demons out in the chat.
100%.
Chat's been a little slow today. There's a lot of people in here. We have 100,000 people right now, but chat's been a little. Are we on subscriber mode only by accident?
Are we subscribing only?
Subscribe to the show.
Yeah.
Merch is out. We have a lot to promote now. Merch homeby3.shop. I actually made a massive mistake. I said shipping was going to be 3 to 5 days. But I forgot you're out of here tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So unless those labels even if they do get printed today, those orders aren't going to be out till next Monday. So I lied. It's actually going to be more like 7 to 8 days. So I apologize.
I can print them off today.
But even if they get printed today, we're not going to have everything. It'll be quicker. It'll be before Christmas.
Yeah, well, Thanksgiving. We got a
Um,
lot going on right now, though.
Yeah, we do. We have a lot in the works, a lot of positive things in the works. Wow, man, I finally just came down from that chew high a little bit. It
Me
was
too.
a really choppy episode. We might have to tell people. Shout out to Book It Sports. Book It Sports is chopping up the show today, so you'll be able to click on the chapters,
Nice.
skim through. It's gonna be good luck. I don't know how you do that. We don't really have segments. So shout out to Book It for doing that, but maybe we'll add a segment. This is where we came down from that chew high.
Yeah, I'm starting to come down too. I have some tea, and I have a little whiskey in this tea, but I just I'm starting to feel it too. Just like I'm leveling out. I have some English breakfast
Nice.
tea here. It's nice.
Yeah, I was grabbing my head. I interrupted you a couple times, not by accident. I fumble fucked a couple of my sentences because I was that high off the chew.
Yeah, I can still smell it, but it's coming in a nice stench right now. I want to just give a quick shout out to AJ Galante, man.
Oh yeah, dude, I didn't even ask about that. Sorry, go ahead.
Danford Trashers. This jersey is unbelievable. I mean, everyone's seen the Netflix documentary. I've been hounding this guy for a jersey for the last 6 months, maybe longer, since we had him on the show. And he's a real OG. He sent me this jersey. It finally showed up. They were working through some different things on just production on their side of things, but man, the OG Trashers jersey, like Drake's wearing these before he got a BBL at some of his concerts. A lot of just, cool lifestyle culture people have them. And this one, man, it's so sick. I don't know if people can see it, but it says Swish on the back.
Yeah,
they can see that?
I think so.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. So shout out to AJ, man. One time, that boy from the chin of Connecticut, 93 Swish.
Oh, no, the Swish got cut off.
It's all good. I mean, you get the point, but so sick. So has a fight strap on it. Can't wait to rock this, man. It feels so good. So shout out to AJ, bro. Thanks for giving me this nasty jersey.
Speaking of nasty, did you see that kid whacking in a porta potty at the Gamecocks?
No, but that's on brand. If you're going to a Gamecocks game, dude, your cock is,
look at this video,
is gaming.
Dude, in a porta potty, ass naked. This is just disgusting. I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah, that's an absolute petting zoo.
Hold on. Look at this. You didn't see this?
No. He's absolutely bunking in a porta potty.
Ass naked in the porta potty, dude.
If you're a chick willing to put your head,
could be a dude in there.
Could be a dude in there, but if you're a chick willing to get whacked from behind, let's just show them the visual here. Whacked from behind in a porta potty with your hair flaying all over the place. Who knows if your head goes into that bowl? I mean, there is so much salmonella, pink eye, hepatitis, potentially HIV all around that thing, dude. Like you have to be another level of horny.
Why is his shirt off? Why are you
why are his pants all the way off?
You should never be naked in a porta potty no matter what. I try to live by a hard and fast rule. You should never be naked in a porta potty.
No,
why is your shirt off?
Why are it didn't even look like his pants were around his ankles. Why you're fully geared down?
They're around the ankles.
Okay, but still
though. But somebody opened the door and he's still thrusting.
Yes.
That's a guy that was determined.
That's a lot of ketamine.
How do you not even be fazed by somebody? First of all, you're in a disgusting porta potty having coitus, and a guy opens the door and you didn't even lose a thrust. You're still going. What's
being lost in this too is you didn't even feel the need to lock that porta potty. Usually they have that plastic thing that kind of folds over the door. And okay, I get it if you're a dude. But the chick agreeing to that. Now we don't know.
What do you mean you get it if you're a dude?
Well, dude, there are so many gross humans out there as guys.
Yeah, but what do you mean?
Like your buddy, I don't want to sewer the guy, but Wilkins would probably do that, right?
No.
Oh, really?
No.
Okay. You always tell me how horny. I don't know.
No, in a porta potty? No.
Okay.
No.
I mean, I don't know. If he's at a festival, I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
Wilkins actually just got a really good job, so.
Okay. Well, sorry. Sorry, Matt.
No, it doesn't matter. You're good. Wilkins wouldn't do that.
Okay. I'm not saying
I don't hang out with anybody that would do that.
I'm not saying Wilkins is gross. I'm just from the things that I know about him is he will bury anywhere.
I think,
but that's the line you say. Okay.
I think that's a new level though. Think about what we're talking about here. We're talking about a guy that's in a porta potty whacking in broad daylight, right? It's not night. Somebody opens the door. It's not locked. Someone opens the door and he's still not missing a beat.
Would you? I mean, that's got to happen on more than one time at the Waste Management Open.
Yeah, statistically.
Think about is it as gross if it's the first day those porta potties were put on site And there's, some of those porta potties are double wides, man. They're like nice trailer homes. Some of them are like, good ventilation system, AC, like you can plug your phone in to charge it.
Yeah, but it's a place to shit and piss. It's not a place, not even
Well,
shit. It's a place to piss. It's not a place to fuck. To your point, though, you said it's worse if it's the chick.
100%, man. Like, come on. Women have, by percentages and by degree, women have higher hygiene morals than a dude. A dude would stick his dick in a thing of peanut butter if he could get off. Like, I'm not saying us. I'm just saying dudes are gross.
Done that for sure.
Frat dudes are disgusting. That's a frat guy right there. I'm just saying, I think a woman would hold herself to a higher standard than getting absolutely butt bunked in a porta potty at halftime. That's all I'm saying. Like, she has to be ungodly horny.
Like
why don't you just leave? Why don't you just leave the game?
That's what I'm saying. Like, even the dude, though, it's like, why the porta potty?
Well, there's nowhere else.
Why do you have to have sex right now? It's the third quarter.
Yeah, it's a tight game. It's a tight game.
Like, I just don't understand. Like, I can't.
Like, does this game against Florida Atlantic that we both aren't even watching matter that much where we have to have sex in a porta potty and then go back into the stands like nothing happened? Like, that's just crazy to me.
Yeah, I just don't understand. Like, I got a tweet flag the other day for
raccoons shit in those porta potties, man. They go in there and they shit. Like, it's disgusting. You could get rabies.
You should never be fucking over a toilet. I don't care where you are, even your own house, dude.
Yeah, man.
I'm not bending my wife over the toilet. Like,
I don't even.
When we have a great kitchen with great backsplash. There's other places you can bunk.
I don't even throw up in a toilet because I think it's disgusting.
Where do you throw up?
Sink. And
no.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Or outside, dude. I'm not bending over a toilet that has pubes around it or piss. No, I'm not. This isn't church. I'm not dropping it to knees.
I get it. I get that. I get it when you say it like that. But
it's gross to throw up in the sink. I get what you're saying, but I will clean that thing for an hour afterwards if that's what it means to have it sanitized over puking in a gross toilet. Dude.
Yeah, I don't put my head like near the toilet when I'm throwing up in the toilet. Or I used to. I haven't thrown up in a toilet in a while. I haven't thrown up in a while, but I prefer to throw up outside. I agree with you. Like, that's the best. You just throw up outside, just let it go everywhere.
100%.
But
and you puke in a toilet, it's getting all in your nose too.
Yeah,
because you're bent over, no diddy. It sucks, man. And then like there's piss all over on the ground, whether you know it or not. But you're a dude with a wrench, and there's probably a couple of nights a week where you're just waking up in the middle of the night or you're shit faced and there's piss and pubes. It's gross, dude.
This guy in the chat changed the subject. I'm eating my lunch. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, you're right. Like, if there could have been a lot of people are saying that the South Carolina game penises, that school has a lot of gay dudes. They're saying it could have been a dude in the porta potty, but if it was a girl, yeah, I hear you, man. Like, that's somebody's daughter just getting absolutely taken the screws to by a guy that has love handles like me. Like, that's not a body that should be shirtless. Like,
no.
Why is your shirt off? Like, are you that into it? Like, why is your shirt off?
Well, I get you don't want to get like a rug burn from the polyester cotton blend,
or maybe you want to keep like your boy, like you take off your Vineyard Vine shirt because you don't want to get any like backsplash on it or whatever. But it's just such a tough look for the guy. Like, because
it'd be so sick if he was shirt off and had shades on still.
He probably did. Like, is that, I can't tell. I was going back and forth. Like, do I like that guy or do I not like that guy? And I'm leaning towards, I don't like that guy, dude.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Because he was going so hard, dude. He was going like full Ja Rule in there, like the sweat pouring, like fully naked.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it was gay porn hard.
That girl, dude. How did you meet your mother? Ugh.
In the middle of the second quarter.
Just getting fucking whacked.
We were playing UAB. I wasn't in the game, but I was in the porta potty. That's when I knew I was in love. Son, that's why you probably have some mild dose of autism. You got it from me.
Yeah, you were conceived in a porta potty with blue toilet water.
If you're conceived in a porta potty, like the deck is so stacked against you. People talk about getting out of Section 9 or Section 8 housing.
Section 8, yeah.
Like, think about trying to get out of a porta potty, dude.
Do you tell your kids?
You have to, man. It's one of the first conversations do you
know where? Yeah.
I think at Denny's, parking lot. Grand Slam.
Grand Slam is good.
Speaking of Grand Slam, you see Drake is playing tennis now. You got a BBL. He's playing tennis. I think it's crazy to say, man. I don't want to just be this narcissistic of thinking this, but I truly think we are a part of this tennis wave.
Hold on, I'm typing Q&A real quick. Keep going.
I think Home by 3 kind of put people onto this tennis wave, man. I think even people in my life that I talked to that never really played, they started playing because of the boys. There's different athletes around various sports. Obviously, the NHL guys play. I think we're a part of this tennis wave, and I think before someone steals our idea, which they probably will,
Yep,
because
it
that
happens all the time.
I think we gotta just really lean into this movement because we can make tennis cool, and it started with us a couple years ago. I just think this energy we've been putting out there, it's starting to catch on. Like I said, Drake, dude, BBLs and backhands now for him.
It is weird that when we started getting into tennis, now everybody followed suit. And like you said, I don't want to be too self-centered, but we are the biggest show in the world. So I'd like to think we had something to do with that. And we also have an idea in the works to live stream a tennis match. We don't know if it's going to be doubles, us versus somebody, us playing each other, but we're going to find a way where people can bet on it.
100%.
So that will be streamed live too, and we have the whole camera crew set up to where it'll be like watching a tennis match. I think people are going to go crazy for that. But yeah, it is weird that, you know, right after we started getting on this tennis ship, all the
people going to be able to bet on Prize Picks.
No, I don't think Prize Picks. I think there's another platform though where you can bet on me or you. What's the line going to be at?
I don't know.
I feel like I'm going to be the underdog.
I mean, we haven't played a ton lately, to be honest. Even really practice. I don't know, dude. Like, it's for a while there, we were getting decent. Now my game's, who knows? And is it going to be a 3-set banger? Are we going to play 1 set? I think it's probably got to be 3 or 5. 5 might be a little aggressive. We used to play 5s though a lot. We'd be out there for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I think we do 3. Best of 3.
Just to keep the attention. Because you get into a 3 or 5 hour match, it's like you have to go to the bar.
Get some ball girls out there, like not little one, like of age ones, like ones that are above 21 or something.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet.
We're gonna go to the chat right now. Chat, if you guys got questions, comments, concerns, you're upset by something, we're gonna take it to the freaking chat.
93.
Someone said, I just got my National Chin League hat. Fact, it's crispy. That's a great quality hat, man. People are. Another guy also told me in my Patreon that the HB3 crew neck, it's the real deal. And yes, we've been telling you, we have the nicest merch in the game. It'll get to you by Christmas. Rob, why did your grandpa get hit by a landscaping truck? Dude, I don't really want to talk about that right now, dude. It's really close to my heart and sad that my grandpa violently died by a landscaping truck surrounded by friends and family.
Yep.
Thoughts on Marchin's return to Boston tomorrow? I did not know that was happening. I would mark him down for a couple points. Price Picks more than on the goals. I could see him getting a revenge goal, right?
Yeah, whatever his shots are at too, it's probably gonna be 2.5 or 3. Hammer the over. You know, he's gonna be shooting everything, especially early in that game. And they got a decent amount of guys hurt. So Marchand, after signing that 6-year deal at 48 years old, is a prominent player in that lineup. Not that he wasn't before, but getting a lot more looks for his power play time. And look for him to be shooting everything because you know he's going to want to put on a show with all of his boys watching.
I'm pissed about nobody saying the Panthers suck right now. I mean, look, man. Okay, first of all, I don't know exactly what context you mean by this. They're going to suck. They just spent 3 years playing 150 hockey games. Mikkola just got hurt. Guys are going to get hurt. Their bodies are completely ravaged. So they're going to suck. They're going to be bad.
I mean, they went to 3 straight finals.
They got the cup. Even if you get one, you did it. You fucking won.
They played 3 straight finals. You get like 3 weeks off of summer if you're playing into July in Gary's current climate. And then obviously your coach is going to want you to play preseason games. So it's like the load, no diddy on that, but the load that these guys have put on their body is insane. And then you got to factor in 6-week benders every year because of that, just to get your mental health right. It's just a lot of stress on the body. Like there's a reason why in hockey it is hard not only to go back to back, but to win 3 or even more than that. Like it's damn near impossible.
I mean, to call out the the Panthers right now and be like, they suck, no one's talking about it. It's just kind of like unfair,
Yeah.
Like that's like not fair. When's the next Altcast? Not this week, but next week we'll do a game. Why not? Right?
Oh yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
it.
I mean, if we're in town, listen, we're going to try to do one game a week if we are in town. And depending on a couple different things on the business side, we might be obligated to do that. So yeah, when we're in town, we're going to do Altcasts. I love those, especially when the games are decent, or we can make fun of Mike Sullivan or Mike Yo the entire time.
Couple guys in the chat. I'm only going to bring up one of them since it's a bunch. Are asking about Nicky Schmaltz's 9 points in 6 games. He had that one really good game in Utah where the boys were absolutely buzzing against Man Jose.
Yeah, hat trick, and then he had 2 assists last night. That line looks good. Kels and Nick obviously have a ton of chemistry, but they're flying around right now. And every time my grandpa is in town, whether it was in AZ or here, it seems like Nicky Schmaltz is always putting on a show. I mean, the guy's had a 7-point nights. He's had hat tricks, but they look good. Utah looks good. And that goal the other night, the 4-on-4 goal with Kels, just a picture perfect 4-on-4 goal. I explained it yesterday on my Twitter, but just the chemistry that these guys have, it's, it's like Jerry Seinfeld and his 17-year-old girlfriend. It's just love and connection at first sight. And they've built, really good things over the last 5-6 years.
Clayton Keller still continuing to be one of the most underrated players in the fucking league.
Did you see that play by Kels though?
Yeah.
So he spins off of Lori in front of the net. If we're walking us back to that 4-on-4 goal, it's such a smart play by Kels because he spins off Lori in front of the net. Now Lori gets twisted up and his toe caps are facing down ice, aka his back is to the play. Ian Cole sets a great pick on Elias Lindholm, and then Kels, just the way he edged down and got open for Nick, like that's what they don't teach in this TikTok skills area, is how to find different passing planes and lanes to put yourself in a position to receive a pass, and especially on a 2-on-1 advantage. But that it's simple, but it's such a lost art. These kids, especially nowadays, they don't really understand it. So Clayton Keller obviously is a guy we hope, Bob, that is on the Olympic team because he deserves to be.
100%. Gucci, Ace here. What are your thoughts on coming back to Beantown soon? We actually just got off a call this morning that may bring us back to the Boston area. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be a live show, but it actually should we throw out the idea of the rhymes with Schmarshfrender?
Rhymes what?
Rhymes
no.
I don't want to say it and then not do it.
Yeah, I think we're hoping to get there sometime in January, and it's going to be, if all things go as planned, which most things don't go as planned, but hopefully this one comes to fruition. We got some cool things in the works to get us back to the chin of Mass.
All right. Anything else? We got a couple things I just don't really want to talk about. The Diddy update. Like, we already gave you guys a Diddy update. How many Diddy updates do you want?
I'll answer that one. Swish, Nodek is predominantly a cage school. What's your thought on Zellers and Rickwood rocking the fishbowl? I love me a bubble and
Where
Kelly
the fuck
Green.
is that?
Joe Paterno New.
Oh, there we go.
What a great username that is. Joe, thanks for the question. But yeah, so when I was there, Hackstall was a coach. He allowed bubbles, but only to specific players. I remember him coming up to me my freshman year. He's like, Schmaltzy, I think you should try the bubble. I think he got the swag for it. I think that's he's like, he got the moxie to wear it. I wanted to wear the bubble, but I wasn't a mouth breather. And every time I would breathe through my nose, where those little holes are, it would just fog up. You have to be a mouth breather to wear the bubble. I love the bubble. Dane Jackson, the coach there now, was a bubble guy. So it's good to see the bubble back because Brad Berry actually didn't allow guys to wear the bubble at North Dakota during his tenure. So it's cool to see. You should have a choice to wear whatever you want. And I like the bubble, fella. It looks good. The old fishbowl.
I wore a bubble.
Fucking rights.
My last year, actually. When are we coming to Minnesota? I don't know. You guys will be the first ones to know when we're going somewhere. You know?
Yeah. We're in this together, guys.
We want to go. We want to go wherever you guys are. We're trying, dude. I mean, we're fucking working every day at shit. Our schedule coming up is fucking batshit. Like from now through January, I think we're in like 14 cities. Some of it's live shows, some of it's just content shit, but we'll let y'all know.
Get your rest, fella.
Are the wings nasty?
No.
Yeah, no.
No, they're not.
It's October. A lot of people jumping to conclusions about the entire year already.
Well, that's what people do. They get overly horny, but the wings are going to be better because they have structure. Todd McClellan plays a 1-3-1. So where they can get more wins and scrape together more wins is just based on their structure, but their overall makeup of their roster isn't something that's going to jump off the table. They might slide into a playoff position, maybe a wild card spot over a team like Ottawa, someone like that. But Bob, they're not a team that is dangerous to the point where they're going to win. I would be surprised, and I love Detroit. I love people of Detroit, despite getting cars and robberies and being held at gunpoint there. I still love them, but they're a long ways away from being a real competitor.
Halloween costumes. I'm not really focused on Halloween this year, really. What about you?
I don't know. I always right around August when there's nothing to talk about other than baseball and Jim Leland's cigarette count or Terry Francona throwing in massive chews in on the baseball diamond. I always think like this is the year I'm going to do a sick Halloween costume, and then I get some ideas. I never write them down, and then October hits and I just completely forget about it. So I don't know. Probably nothing, man. Like I'm 32.
Yeah. People in the chat keep bringing up this Tibbetts guy. Like, dude, I don't know why people he's a horrible guy. Like, he's a predator. He's like a rapist. Like, we're not talking about him. I don't know why the chat brings him up. Like, they're like, hey, we got to get this guy on the show. Like, go read his Wikipedia. He's like a disgusting human being, with all due respect.
Yeah.
So no, we're not talking about him. We're not getting him on the show. I'm not exactly sure what the fascination is with this guy. Like, have you read his Wikipedia? I don't even like bringing up his name.
Yeah, I don't even want to waste any breath.
Christ, dude. Is Whole Food Pizza underrated?
Ask Johnny Walker. Last time I seen him, he was talking about 6 pieces of that outside. It's like 3:00 on a Tuesday. I said, Jesus, Puck.
Johnny Puck funneling za.
Just butt funneling pizza.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. This is Home by 3. Go for 1, stay for 2, Home by 3.
Yeah, tickets available now again for all of our shows. They are plastered over our socials. Go check those out. Again, we are rolling out Chicago IL on the 3rd of December, 4th Milwaukee, 6th Buffalo, and December the 10th Pittsburgh, PA. Go buy the tickets. On the other side of 2026, the Canadian Swing, Toronto, Ontario, January 22nd. 23rd, Ottawa. Go buy the tickets for those 2 cities in the chin of Ontario. And then the Montreal link should be out later this week. That is on the 25th. So go check those out. They are all available. Again, Toronto, Ottawa, they are moving quickly. If you want to be in the building, go buy the tickets, folks. 93.93, 93.93, 93.1. We were all over the place today, folks. I don't know. That chew got us high, but I think it was a decent show. You never know if these shows are any good.
Yeah, I never know.
So who cares?
I think it was good. I think we reeled it back in after that chew, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know I said it 5 times. I don't need to say it again, but yeah, I think it was good.
Yeah, I don't
know.
I don't know. But thanks for tuning in, folks. Again, when this drops, let's give away something. Let's give it away.
And yeah, I'll give you time to think about what to comment. When the stream ends, go to YouTube and comment on the video. You have to like it. You got to be subscribed and comment on the video. And we are going to pick someone. And the way we do this now, because we do multiple shows a week, is that we just pick all the winners once a week or once every other week instead of every episode, because there's too many episodes. So last week or 2 weeks ago, I almost spit in my mouth.
We gave away a
stick. Which Swish spent like $400 million to ship that out.
We also gave away
a signed stick.
Well, we gave away the stick, but we gave away last week a bunch of Butter Golf merch for people that ordered on a certain day. So we'll get that dialed in for all the people. But when this drops on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and like. But to win a HB3 flat brim hat, comment your best play on words for chin. So the more outrageous, the better. I love when people comment Chincouver, Scatachin. Just any way you can do a play on words with a first name or a last name with chin, I think is hilarious. And we'll pick the funniest one to ship a free HB3 flat brim hat. Thank you again for all the positive words, especially up in North Dakota this weekend. HB3 runs deep. It's the biggest show in the world with under 10,000 followers on Instagram or Twitter. But I love the people. It was great seeing you. We're going to be buzzing all around the U.S. here, Bob, coming up. So Thanks again. We'll be back later in the week, folks. We love you. Bob Gucci, 93.1.